Dorry and Broggy vs the Gorosei. In the latest chapter of One Piece manga, we saw Dorry and Broggy clashing with Saint-Chauffeured Jupiter. Although brief, this clash has significance. Our favorite giants, from Little Gardens, have come a long way. From struggling against wax powers of Mr. 3, to slicing one of the Gorosei to save sun god Nika, their fans really have something to brag about. But how well will they do, if they have to fight a 1v1 or 2v1 battle against any of the Gorosei member? If you are interested in power scaling, and curious about who is the strongest Gorosei, please see our detailed video on the subject, link in the description. So, firstly, we cannot really power scale the elders, as we have seen a very little of them, when it comes to combat abilities. However strong Dorry and Broggy have become, and however much significance Oda may have given to the giants in this series, they simply cannot beat any of the Gorosei 1v1. Getting good feats upon reintroduction in the series is one thing, but fighting an all-out battle against a top-tier opponent is another. Gorosei may not seem the strongest as of now, but we have to consider who they are up against. The sun god Nika himself. Furthermore, apart from Saturn and Jupiter, we have not seen any of the Gorosei struggling against any opponent at Egghead Island. The out-of-this-world transformation, the sheer power of the yokai forms, the Conqueror's haki, the summoning and telepathy, and most of all, the insane regeneration factor, which all the Gorosei might have, these feats and abilities are nothing to be ignored. Rather, these are some of the strongest and the most insane feats we have seen so far in more than 1100 chapters of One Piece manga. Dorry and Broggy being the giants, the Elbaf warriors, would not be an insanely easy fight for the elders, but if it's Dorry or Broggy, 1v1 against any of the Gorosei, it is safe to assume that regardless of the hierarchy, any out of the 5 Gorosei members will win low diff. If it's 2v1, let's say Dorry and Broggy vs Shepherd Jupiter, they will give a good fight, but in the end, considering all above, Jupiter will take the W, without going all out.